Uh-oh, retard alert!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Hey guys, how's it going? Trazy once again. Hope you enjoyed that edit at the start. That's definitely one of my favourites so far. I thought that was pretty good for the little bit of extra effort it took. Entertaining, so I hope you guys liked the video for that. Just because I thought that was pretty funny at the time, and I thought if I edited it that way, it'd be funny for you guys as well. But yeah, so this is 35 for 9 on Sovereign with the Bulldog muzzle brake and extended mags. About the only attachment you should ever use for the Bulldog. It's such a dick gun. It is such an unfair gun. Like 100%, it is the Modern Warfare 3 striker. Like it is just, it's a dick move. But I wanted to get a gameplay with it. Seems every other person has, and yeah, I feel it's only fair. So yeah, that's about it. Last little update on the house is I pick up the keys tomorrow, which is be the day that you see this, Tuesday. So I'll pick them up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be moving stuff in that afternoon, and then Wednesday morning is when I'll start moving the bed and all the necessities, computer and all that shit. So I'm not sure how long my internet will be off for, but I don't have very long to actually make a video. So yeah, that's pretty much that. But what I wanted to touch on today was growing up's not so hard, part 2 really, a bit more in depth. You know, you guys seem to really enjoy that first one, like a bit more heart to heart, a bit more advice or down to earth, or just a different person's opinion to make you feel like you weren't alone. You're not the only person that has these strange things, that doesn't know whether to continue school. And that's what I wanted to touch about today, was kind of schooling. So I completed all the way up to year 11. I didn't do any pre-tertiaries in year 11, which if you're unsure what pre-tertiaries are, they're classes that you have to take, and then you do your exams, and then you can get you have to do 5 of these classes, or you don't have to do 5. You can do as many as you want, minimum 5 generally, and that'll get you in exams, and that'll get you your scores to get into uni. So you know, they're just a bit harder classes. They're like level 3 classes, where I just did all level 2 classes. If you wanted to know, I did graphic design, 3D animation, athlete development, because I was playing hockey in a state league at that time, and my last class was workplace maths. No, I'm not a dumb shit at maths. It was just I needed to make up 4 classes to be a full-time student to get that Centrelink money, so that's why I did that class, because it was extremely simple. So yeah, like I really wasted year 11 at school. It didn't benefit me at all. I should have been working for that year, but I just couldn't get a job, and it was really disheartening. I was actually a super depressed kid at that stage, because all I wanted to do realistically was work. You'll hear a lot of adults say that you know, treasure your years in school, or the work field's not that great, and they're right in a certain way. Just because a lot of jobs are day in, day out the same shit. You know, like you feel at school, you're just doing the day in, day out, same routine for, I can't remember how many years you're at school for, but it was a lot. I think I worked out I was at school for 13 years, like, holy fuck. Anything I wanted to learn after primary school, I taught myself. High school, I feel, was a complete waste of time. I'm not sure if it's just the education system, or they just didn't cater to my specific needs. Like, for a whole month in science, no, actually it wasn't a whole month, it was a whole term. We weighed dirt, burnt it, then weighed it again. I'm not lying either. Like, that is 100% what we did. So yeah, school really never benefited me, and it doesn't benefit a lot of people, but a lot of people choose saying it to think that it'll get them a career. Honestly, there's a lot of careers out there that don't require school. So if you're afraid of not having anything, and that's why you've delved yourself into work or shit like that, don't do that to yourself. Honestly, look out there for your opportunities and see what you really need. A lot of them, you'll be surprised how much of an education you need, as long as you have the experience and the get-go, and you know, at least year 10 education. A lot of them ask for. I think the military, depending on what position, could be year 9 or 10. But yeah, so at least a decent sort of education, you should be all right. I got shot behind a pole there. But yeah, so I know a lot of people, like my friend, he did my best friend David, he did year 12, but he didn't need to. Like, he ended up getting an electrical apprenticeship. He did a class through TAFE, which got him his entry certificate into electrical, and now he's doing industrial electrician apprentice, and like he really didn't need year 11 or 12. He wasted himself. I know a couple other friends that have, a couple of them that's still at school, a couple of them are left that have just really feel that they've wasted themselves. There are a couple of my friends that were just, smarty pants, absolute geniuses who are now at uni studying just some outrageous classes you wouldn't believe. But they always knew what they wanted their career to be, and so from that respect you can understand it. But if you don't know what you want your career to be, schooling's actually not the best bet for you. So I'm not telling people to quit school or things like that. I'm just saying that don't rely on school. Like, honestly, while you're going to school, it's not hard to pick up. I think it's Saturday's paper that generally has all the jobs in it. So check up Saturday's paper, check out the jobs. Generally, they'll also be listed on jobseek.com. And I'm not sure what it is for America, if I have any American subscribers or other country subscribers or anything like that. I'm not sure what it is for you guys, but just check up there. Check out what the requirements are. You might find some jobs that you really think are interesting or quite enjoy. And you'd be surprised at how little you need to know, because that kind of sounds like any dumbass can walk into the job, but how little the requirements are for maybe some of your favourite jobs. Realistically, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a fireman. I changed that. I wanted to be a mechanic like my father. Later on, just, I really wanted to impress my father. I have a lot of father issues, if you wanted to know. But yeah, I have a lot of father issues, so, I wanted to impress my father, but he sat me down one day and he just said, don't do it. Don't do it. There's no jobs for you here. There's no, you don't get a lot of cash for it unless, I went to another state, which I wasn't willing to do. Very family orientated. So I wasn't willing to do that. But like, if you have the wheel and everything to be able to change states, even change countries, you can get the big bucks. If you're lucky, you can jump at one of those lifetime opportunities that appear every now and again that get offered. Like a lot of people go to WA and drive the trucks there because you're on about 200 and something thousand a year, which is just insanely ridiculous. But for that job, I can honestly respect those people. But yeah, so I know I kind of bashed on school, and I know I kind of rambled a little bit as I do in all my commentaries. You should start to expect that from me now, but just broaden your horizons a little bit. Just look into your future, see if it's right for you, see what you have to do. Maybe look out there for some other jobs that, like, I didn't even know certain jobs existed that I looked into. Like, I looked into a 3D animation, and I didn't actually enjoy it. Like, I really enjoyed watching them, but the process to create 3D animation was just frustrating to me, and I didn't enjoy it. I really thought I would, computer orientated and stuff like that, but in the end, it was just no for me. Web design, I tried that as well. That was another no for me, but I'm still looking into career prospects, and you may say, well, you're just a shelf stacker at the moment, but I'm still looking into careers. You can take my advice or not, but anyway, guys, I've been Trace and I'm out. Sorry I went over the video. See you guys.